Hey, you guys, welcome to our PAC training. This is something that I've created and it's ever evolving as times change, but I was a high school math teacher before doing this business. And so the teacher in me loves units, loves lesson planning, loves a step-by-step process, okay? So everybody learns a little bit differently. In here, you're gonna have videos, you're gonna have step-by-step walkthroughs that are written in words, you're gonna have pictures, you're gonna have just a different variety of ways to learn. And if you guys have questions at any time, please ask, okay? So I'm gonna show you on my phone real quick because sometimes your phone is a little bit different than the computer. Okay, so you're gonna go to your Facebook. Let me shut this off. Okay, so you're gonna go to your Facebook and you're gonna click the three lines there, and then you're gonna find groups and click on groups. Now, we want this group to be pinned at the top as one of your favorites. So as you can see mine right here, it says PAC training. So you want it to be pinned at the top, so that way it's super easy to get to. So here I have the PAC training up. Let's see if I can, my window's open, so it's kind of giving a glare there, okay? And then you should have this scroll option right here, okay, of a few different things. So what I want you to click on is units. And then from there, it'll pull up unit 1, unit 2, 3, 4. Now, like I said, this is ever evolving, so I'm constantly adding new stuff in here. So it's really important that you are on top of it and getting notifications for this. So make sure that you edit your settings, that you save it as a favorite, and that you also do subscribe to notifications, okay? So there are 5 different units in here. You can easily navigate to each one. Now, as you're starting, you guys are going to be starting on unit 1. Okay, and then, then you'll go to unit 2, unit 3, unit 4, unit 5, and you'll read through all of the posts and see what there is. And then when you have questions or need something, then you'll easily just click this units, and then you'll be able to click into each one that you want individually. Okay, so it's super simple. Okay, a couple other things, let me just show you that are available on here is there are some pinned posts in the announcements. And so if you click on announcements, this is how you're easily going to be able to get to our resources. Okay, we have something called the PAC document and the PAC calendar that we try to keep updated. The PAC document is going to give you scripts for every single product. And so if you need to know what to say to somebody about the Confianza or the ThermoFight X or the Fat Fighters or, the cleanse or the facial wash or anything like that, if you just click the PAC document, you'll be able to scroll through and find the script that you're looking for, okay? And then the PAC calendar is what's going on for the month. So then that way you can make sure that you fill out your personal planner and stay in the loop as far as what's going on, okay? So we're gonna go ahead and I'm gonna show you on my computer. That way you can see it a little bit better. So I'm gonna share my screen. Okay, I'm gonna go into my Facebook. And here I am in PAC training, okay? So on my computer, here's units. Over here is the announcements. So these are the pinned posts. So there's only 2 of them. So that way it makes it super easy for you to find what you need, okay? And then the other thing that you guys can look at is the discussion. If anybody posts or comments on a post, it bumps that post to the top. Or if I make a post in here, it'll bump it, it'll show up here in the discussion at the top. So this is just kind of like a hot mess in here, okay? So you've got your pinned announcement post here, but somebody commented on here, we move loyal customers and distributors in our downline for a variety of reasons. So someone had commented on here, so that way their distributor could see this post. And so that's why it's bumped up to the top, and then here's a welcome to the PAC, like the very first post. Like I had commented on this 16 hours ago. So that's why it was bumped up here the second. And then someone commented on here, how to redeem your shopping spree. So this is just kind of like a hot mess express. Whatever people have commented on, it just bumps it up to the top. So I don't really recommend using the discussion tab very much. I just stick to units, announcements, and then if I need to find something in a photo album, okay? So we're going to go in here to units just so I can quickly walk you through what this PAC training is all about, okay? So in the basics, this is unit 1. You have welcome your new distributors here. That's the video that you're watching right now, so hey. Then you have video 1, welcome the system, how to get customers, how to get distributors, what is a customer, what is a distributor, just like the basics, the quick rundown of how you're going to be successful in this business, okay? And then Unit 2 is all about our daily 6 list, you guys. We do 6 income producing business building things every single day. Whether we feel like it or not, we do these things, okay? And so it's gonna walk you through each one individually, and in the comments, it's gonna give you some more information as far as what you could do, how you could implement it in your life. And you guys, this is your business, okay? You are in business for yourself. Whether you succeed or not is totally up to you based on what you do. Now, this is what we have found has been clinically proven and tested to work, okay? So starting your morning off right with some personal development, getting that mind right before you get on Facebook or social media or deal with the day. That is number one most important thing, okay? Number two is sharing information on social media. We want people to know what we have. We want people to know about us. We want to build genuine relationships and connect with people, okay? It's so important, number three, that we're messaging new people and we're following up. We always want to be planting those seeds, okay? If you want to have a good harvest season, you have to have a good planting season first. And so we plant the seeds by first messaging people, making posts, letting them see what we're up to. And then we water the seeds by continuing to build those relationships that can continue to bring value. And then we're able to harvest them when they're ready. I have a garden in my backyard and everything harvests at different times. Like sometimes my tomatoes come, my zucchinis, my potatoes, like they all come at different times, but I plant them and I water them. I let the sunshine shine on them. I go out and sing to them, whatever I need to do. And then when they're ready, I harvest them. Okay. So I love that messaging new and following up. Number four is that we always want to be expanding our network. When I first started this business, I started with 200 friends on Facebook. I had actually just done a Facebook cleanse and I felt so good. I had deleted so many people. And then I joined this business and they're like, hey, you got to expand your network. And what's so amazing about this is you get to choose who you expand your network to. I know for me, I'm looking in the 23 different countries that we're open in because I would love to have an international team. I'm looking at friends of friends. I'm looking at people that I went to high school with, people that I work with, people that I meet on the street. How can I bring value and life into other people's lives, and those are the people that I want to be friends with. And so one thing I would suggest as you're expanding your network is, number one, make sure that you're adding friends that you actually want to be friends with. That our first goal is not to sell to people. Our first goal is to build relationships and find what they need and see if we have something to offer them. And if you have that mindset first and foremost, then you're going to really have success in this business. Because if you are worried about selling, then that's what it's going to come off as. But if you are concerned about building relationships with people and providing a service for a problem that they have, then your life is going to be enriched and so is theirs. So I love that. Okay, so expanding your network. Okay, number five is getting your own results. We want you to be a product of the product. We don't have quotas that you have to spend each month, or you don't have to have a certain amount of inventory, but we do want you ordering at least 2 to 3 products that you want to use, get your own results, get them corporate approved. So then that way when people ask like, hey, have you tried this? Then you can tell them your personal experience. Now, you don't have to try everything to be able to start. I relate this back to my Subway days. Okay. I worked at Subway, back when I was 16. And I had only tried, you guys, legit, like chicken bacon ranch and turkey. Like that was it. I am not like this crazy, like outside of the box person. Okay. And so I had only tried these 2 sandwiches. Does that mean that I could only sell those 2 sandwiches to people? No, like people are going to come in with what they need, with what they want, and they're going to order it because you have it. I still to this day have not tried a peppercini, okay? But that doesn't mean I wasn't putting pepperoncinis on people's sandwiches, okay? You don't have to try all the products to be able to sell them. All you need to do is to be able to provide a product that people need. And so sharing that information, getting your own results with what you like and what you want to use and what your goals are, okay? Your goals don't have to match my goals. I have my favorite products that I use every single day that I can't live without, but that doesn't mean that I can't still share information about the others. And, just one more thing I'll say on that is I don't drink coffee. But I make coffee cash like it is nobody's business, you guys. I have so many coffee customers and I have so many people that will just give me money for coffee that I have on hand. And they say, how do you like it? And I say, honestly, I've never tried it before because I don't drink it, but I would love to see your results. I would love to hear your review on drinking the coffee because I don't drink it. And so that actually works to my benefit, not having tried the products, because then they get to make their honest and own opinion on it. A lot of times we base our opinions on the opinions of others, but like that's something that I get to give to them. And some people message me. I just got a message this morning that's like, oh my gosh, I love the coffee. And you know, a couple days ago, I had a message from somebody else who didn't like it at all. And that's okay. I just say, thank you so much for trying it. Or I say, what do you love about it? And then I'm able to share their review with other people. Okay. So getting your own results is super important. Then the last thing that's in here is number 6, running with the pack. Okay. We call ourselves the pack because you guys, you know what? If you want to go fast, you can go alone. But if you want to go far, you're going to run with the pack. We have systems in place. We have team unity and cohesiveness like no other team has. And it is so special. I love getting on Zoom and doing trainings with you guys and being able to work with you guys. And I can tell you that is what's going to keep your fire lit. When you show up to events, when you show up to team calls, when you show up to just like random working power hours or whatever any sideline sisters are offering to do and let us hop on as a team, you guys, that is what is going to keep your fire lit. Okay. And we always say on the good days, the trainings need you. The trainings need you to lift somebody else up, to you to share what's working for you. And on your bad days, on your days that you really just want to go to bed, but you show up anyway, you are going to get filled because of showing up to that event, because of showing up to that call. Like you are going to get what you need, that spark to relight your fire. So always stay close to the fire. Okay. So I love Unit 2. It's going to take you through our daily 6 list. And if you guys can get in the habit of doing these 6 things every single day, you're going to make it to the top. And you know what? You're going to make it to the top faster than I did, because it took me a long time to figure all of this stuff out. So I'm telling you all my secrets. I promise if you do them, you're going to start seeing results. Okay. So I'm going to get through this last part real quick. Hey, here's a weekly breakdown. If you don't know what to post, if you don't know what to message, if you don't know what to do for personal development, I've given you a 4-week system as far as what to do every single day. Okay. So if you just need someone to tell you what to do, then here you go. Unit 3 is for you. Okay, Unit 4 is my frequently asked questions. So I get asked questions multiple times throughout the day. And so I just have been creating different slides. That way it's all here. So how to enroll a loyal customer distributor. How do you move them? How do you update their orders? How do you redeem your shopping spree? How do we make money? And so you don't need to look at all of this stuff right at the beginning. But if you're having a hard time staying motivated, how do you stay motivated? Okay, check out this slide. How can I be more committed? What's my color personality? How do I use Instagram effectively? What tips do you have for going live on Facebook? What should I post? And so there are just a whole bunch of questions in here that I'm constantly adding to. And so, feel free to check this out and get what you need. And if there's something in there that you need, tell me and I'll create it for you. Okay. And then last thing, Unit 5 right now is that we just have some scripts. And so if you need scripts to send out to potential loyal customers, potential distributors, how about you just signed a new distributor? Okay, like that's one of our first goals. You just signed a new distributor. Now what? So here are the scripts that you can send to them. Responding to objections. You guys are going to get objections like, I don't have money. I don't have time. I tried it before and it didn't work. Let me talk to my husband. Like you're going to have all of these reasons why people can't order. Heck, you may even get some yeses that never actually close. And, sometimes that's more frustrating than the no's, but you're going to get some objections. And so here are some responses that we have found that have helped us respond to them and overcome them. Okay. Scripts for updating your customer orders, declines, perks points, customer reorders, host a post, which is something you'll get into a little bit later, which is amazing. And then we do an online party as a team monthly, sometimes weekly. And so scripts for inviting people to your parties. So this pack training, you guys, has so much information. It's not here to overwhelm you. It's here to help you be successful. So, if you're one of these people that love all the information, then just dive in and take all the information. But I just highly recommend start with Unit 1, Video 1, work your way down, work with your enroller, work with your sponsor, just to make sure that you're getting your questions answered and getting you where you need to be. Now, don't be scared, okay? Please don't be scared. We're here to help you, okay? Every single step of the way. And this business is incredible. If you just trust us and what we have here, you're going to see success really, really quickly. So I'm really excited for you. And go ahead and move on to the next video.